Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time on this channel, welcome to this channel. I am so glad to be back. I hope that you guys have been great. I know that I've been doing amazing, and today I'm going to be explaining the reason why I have been away for a couple of weeks, and I'm just going to be talking to you guys about a couple of things that have been on my mind, and I am hoping that you will enjoy this new way of me doing the videos. I feel like it's going to be more relatable to a lot more people, and that's my goal. I will say that when I started my channel, the whole point of starting the channel was for me to be able to share my experiences, to just pick my mind on a couple of things. But when it was time to actually start talking about these things and start filming, I felt scared, and I started feeling like those thoughts of like, what will people think, started creeping up on my mind, and I just decided that I was going to use a shortcut, and I was just going to do scripted videos, which I have to admit have gotten to a point and have become a bit tiring. I found myself feeling like, and I was even telling someone this, I found myself feeling like I am like I'm working, and this is not supposed to feel like that. It is work, but I really like, my intention for starting a channel was not for me to feel like, oh my god, I have to do this and it's tiring and it's work. So I've decided to just do things the way that I would normally do them. For the most part, I'm usually in my room just talking to myself, because I am a weirdo like that. So why not just talk to my friends on the internet instead of talking to myself, because I'm very opinionated. I have so many things that I have an opinion about. I have been shying away from talking about like relationships and marriage, and I have so much to say about that. And I mean, it's not 2020, the year is going by so fast, life is so short. Why not just do what makes me happy? Why not just do something that will excite me every single time? Like today, I felt very excited coming on here, just knowing that I'm not like going through my notes trying to figure out what I'm going to say. I mean, there's some days when I feel like I will still do that, but that's not my main goal. On some days, I just want to come on here and just give my thoughts on random things. It could be a TV show, it could be, like I said, relationships, it could be marriage, it could be whatever is on my mind, because I'm an introvert. I like to just sit in my house by myself, sit in my room, and just think about different things and talk to myself about different things. So now I'm just going to bring you guys into my world of my many thoughts, and I'm just going to tell you guys many different things. I hope that you will like them. I hope that you will enjoy them. I hope you will relate to them, most importantly, because that's the most important thing. So today I want to talk to you guys about something that of course has been on my mind for so many years. This is probably one of the reasons why I even wanted to start a channel. Don't get me wrong, I still love motivational content, I still love to inspire people, and actually today's video will be more, or just a bit motivational. I wanted to talk to you guys about like what I think about finding your purpose, finding your passion, following your purpose, all of those things that I'm pretty sure I've mentioned on this channel. And I was thinking about like my journey so far. It's not been like a long journey, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. And I was thinking about like just the things that I've done, the things that I've not done. Initially, I wanted to talk about like my experiences working 9-to-5 jobs, but I just decided that I was not going to do that. I did film a video, but it was really negative, and I didn't want to put out so much negativity out in the world. So I decided to just think about that video. When I was editing it, I just watched it and I tried to figure out what are some of the things that I could change about that video, or like what was the lesson behind it. And when I was reflecting on it, I figured that, you know, the reason I was so angry, I was so mad, I was being so negative towards like working a 9 to 5 is because I was just never meant to be there in the first place. And it's not like I didn't know this. I knew this from the beginning. I knew this even before I graduated from school, that I was probably meant to be doing something different. But because I was scared, and because I wanted to fit in, and because I didn't want to disappoint my parents, I just decided I was going to put myself in these situations that would always backfire on me. I realized that I was the problem, because there was nothing wrong with those jobs. It's only because I was not supposed to be there. I mean, the people that I found there are still there this many years later, so it can't really be that bad, right? So I was doing some, what is it called, like self-reflection, and I was just realizing that, you know, the reason I was actually putting myself in this situation is because I was trying to hide from my purpose. It's because I was scared of, I don't know if I was scared of my purpose, maybe I can also say that. And then I remember that there's this video I watched a couple of years ago by this guy called Prince E, though it's written as Prince EA. And just the other day I was corrected. I actually didn't know that it was Prince E. I would always say Prince EA. But anyway, I watched this video by Prince E from a couple of years ago. And in that video, what stuck out to me in that video is that he said something that, oh yeah, he said that Martin Luther King, you know that there's that, I don't know if it's like a poem or something for Martin Luther King where he says he had a dream. So he says Martin Luther King did not have a dream, the dream had him. And I felt that, because I really related to that. I felt like, I mean, like my purpose, my passion had me, because every single time I would try to escape it, it would just like come and haunt me. Every single time I would try and convince myself that, you know, I'm not supposed to be doing this, I'm not qualified, I would doubt myself. I would just try and convince myself at the end of the day that this job that I have is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. That's the time I would stumble upon maybe Prince E's video, or I would stumble upon like a video of someone doing something that I desired to do, and it would be just like a constant reminder every single time that, you know, yeah, you're in the wrong place, you're in the wrong place. I'd maybe just hear a quote somewhere, I'd hear a sermon somewhere, and it would be talking about something that I'm going through in that time. But you know, I still resisted. I was still trying to be rebellious this entire time. So the point of this video, if you're wondering, is, I mean, if you're in that situation and you're just confused and you're wondering, should I not, it's such a huge risk, I will tell you for a fact it is, because there are so many times you will struggle financially, you will struggle mentally, but I believe that the risk is worth it. Because the way I look at it is, if for example you're in your 20s and you're feeling like that, like the way I was feeling, I was so miserable. I cannot even imagine being that person. I know that sometimes, and I will just come on here and admit it, I'm pretty sure I'm not alone. When I'm struggling financially, I also do get sad, I also do feel down. Maybe I even do say some negative things that I should probably not even say, but that's just for a short period of time, and at the end of the day I will remember that this is not for life, like this is not going to last. I am on the right path, so I know that things will open up for me and it's okay. But if you're like, for example, in your 20s and you're working a job that you don't, okay, it's not even about liking, because at the end of the day, I mean, you could be working a job you don't like, but I don't know if it could be in your purpose. Now that I'm about to say that, I'm just wondering, like, if you really don't like it and it's making you feel bad, could it really be in your purpose? I don't know. But it could be that you're working it to pay your bills. There's a lot of things we say, but you know what, at the end of the day, those are excuses. And I remember, again, I did see this video. Like I said, when I was in that season of my life, I would always see something popping up every single time, because I would always go write a whole list of the reasons why I need to stay in this job. And then I would maybe see a video, I would hear someone, I would have someone just speak to me. And I also did see this video by Steve Harvey, and he was talking about, I think this is like a really famous thing of his. He talks about jumping, and what he says is that in life, if you want to be successful, you have to jump. And if you don't jump, no, he says that you have to jump if you want to be successful. And when you jump, you will have bruises, you will be bruised, you will be scarred, because it's obviously not an easy road. But if you don't want to jump, you can stay on the cliff and be cute and be safe, and you know, you're not going to be bruised, you're not going to struggle financially, you're not going to like have all those thoughts, you're not like, you will be okay, but you will not be living up to your potential. Then he goes on and says, you know, like what we always say, I have bills to pay, I have responsibilities. I completely agree with that, but at the end of the day, you will have bills for the rest of your life. So would you rather struggle, like how I say it is, would you rather struggle now, like for example, I'm in my 20s, would I always ask myself, like, is it better for me to struggle now or to struggle in my 40s? Like, I could just keep telling myself that I will be saving the money, I will be doing this on the side. But I tried it for 4 to 5 years, but it wasn't working. It was just a comfort zone for me, and I would never ever leave. I would have never left. And this is like a story for another day. I would have really never left had things not happened the way they did. I am super grateful that now I get a chance to, you know, figure out what my purpose is, live in my purpose, impact people's lives. I know that this is again a thing with millennials, that we normally say that we want to do work that has an impact. We want to feel like we are fulfilling a purpose, and that's why we don't even stay at jobs for more than 2 years. But I don't know, maybe it's a thing with millennials, but maybe we are also onto something. I mean, it just, I remember I used to wonder, like, is there something wrong with me? Like, why do I feel like this? Why am I so unfulfilled? Everyone around me is okay. Why can't I just be okay? But now I know that there's nothing wrong with me. It's just that I do have a bigger purpose. And this is for maybe someone who's watching out there, who's just wondering if they're okay. You're definitely okay. I know that because I went through the same. And you just need to take that leap of faith. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like you have to sort of like plan yourself, but don't plan yourself forever. And just decide, just make the decision and take the leap of faith, and you will not regret it. You will definitely not regret it. You will be bruised, you will be scarred, but at the end of the tunnel, what do we normally say? There's light at the end of the tunnel, and you will be so grateful, you know, doing something that you love, doing something that is not just for you. That's my thing about life. I just feel like, why do I need to do something that's just for me? I want to be able to be a blessing to somebody. I just want to be able to encourage someone when they're really feeling down. And I really never felt like I was doing any of that at any of the workplaces I worked. Other than that, I really just wanted to do more. And if you're like me and you feel like you want to do more or you should be doing more, it's because you should be doing more. So just, you know, just give yourself a chance, because if you don't give yourself a chance, then what's the point anyway? Like, it's never going to happen. It's up to you to decide that you're going to do it, and just do it. That's it from me for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to especially comment and tell me if you like this kind of videos. Yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.